Hello friends, welcome back to my channel again. Today's video is more of an answer to questions that people have actually asked me. It's a video of my experience here in Portugal as a student. This video would help those whose courses would be both in Portuguese and in English. Yes, it's my experience, and sharing it with you would help you prepare your mindset on what you're going to face when you come down to Portugal. But before I proceed with this video, if you're just coming across my video for the first time, yes, I'm bayoandobi, you're welcome. I share about study, I talk about traveling, I talk about tips and guides in helping prospective students on how to get their visa and every other thing in between. If this is the kind of content that you've been searching for, then you are in the right community. Do it well by clicking on the subscribe button, turn on your post notification so that you would always be notified whenever I put up any video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I know without God using you, there is no bayoandobi show. Thanks for your encouragement and always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate you all. So I think I should start by telling how I chose the course I'm currently studying here in Portugal. Before I came into Portugal, I was already doing a master's program in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, I was already in my chapter 3. So it's as good as I'm already rounding off my program, my master's program in Nigeria. So when I came in here and I found out that I was not going back to Nigeria, I had to start I wanted doing another course again, but not in mathematics because I read mathematics. So when I saw the courses that a mathematics student could do, I was amazed. If you have not watched that video, a video I made, mistakes that people make while choosing courses here in Portugal. If you have not watched the video, go and watch the video. I will drop the link here. Yes, when I came in, I found out that as a mathematics student, I could diversify. I could do courses that when I finish, I know I would be sellable. I know I would be an important person. Like when I finish, that I would get a job, that in-demand job that I could do easily. So I saw a program, my husband saw it and he showed it to me and I was happy and I went in for the course. Before I applied for the course, we sent message to the HOD of the department, that's medical statistics, and we pre-informed him because in the course, we saw that the course language would be in Portuguese. If you're choosing any course in Portugal, it is always written. They write it there that the course language would be either in English, like Portuguese and English, or in Portuguese. Mine was in Portuguese. There was nothing like Portuguese and English. So we pre-informed the HOD, we requested for a Zoom meeting and we were granted. And that is why when some people reach out to me that, bayoandobi, I love this course, I would love to do it. When you see it centers around what you have done in BSc, why not send a message to the HOD? One good thing about them is when you send message, they reply. I sent message and we were granted. In fact, I sent Zoom meeting and she granted. She's a woman. She granted me the audience. And when the day came, she asked if I was good at languages, programming languages. I was like, yes. And within me, I know I wasn't good at any language, not even one. Mathematics, math lab that would have been the simplest, I wasn't good at it at all because I was not taught. So I could not tell her that I wasn't good at when I've done my BSc and I've also done all my coursework in mathematics. I just told her I was good at it. At the end of it all, I got the admission. And when the resumption started, that was when trouble began. before then, I already got a job, and I pre-informed them that I've gotten admission in the school, and they shifted my days. So Thursdays and Fridays are my school days, and that was how I started. When I started the program, you are in a class. I was already informed that the courses would be in Portuguese, right? But the HOD told me that she would inform all the lecturers that there is an English speaker in the class. So when we started, they already knew that there is an English speaker in the class. And then I think I was the only black in the class. When we started the program, it was hell. I could not take it because I thought I could manage. Yes. So when other lecturers started, I found out that I couldn't cope with working and studying at the same time. Yes, that is the number one challenge that people that their courses would be in Portuguese would face. Yes, because at your workplace, they want you to fully concentrate, right? And at school again, you want to do well. You don't want to fail any course. You want to pass and be good in that subject, especially those that want to be a professional in that field. I wanted to be a professional, so I had to quit my job and face my studies very well. So even despite I quitted my job, the language was really a barrier. Got to a time that I was using translator in the class, but sometimes Google Translate will give you a different thing entirely. So the number one thing you're going to battle with is language. So what the lecturer, because I started showing it in the class that I wasn't getting anything at all. So what they now did was, each of the lecturer, after teaching in the class, they teach in Portuguese, then they now create time for me, maybe within the week. So you can see, within the week when I would have been at my workplace, they would not want to fix a class. So that is the challenge that someone who is going to work and study would face. So I had to quit my job so that I can fix those classes then. So some of them might give me like 1 hour for me to go and read the notes, because they had translated the notes for me in English. They've translated it. That's the one help they did. I really appreciate that. I know some of them are watching me. Thank you so much. So they did that for me, and I was able to read. When I read, I don't even understand because I needed a teacher. I needed somebody to make me understand. So they give me a time, and I have to fix it during my working hours, and we have a Zoom meeting, and they try to explain. Spending 1 hour with me for a course that they would have taught in the class for 3 hours, because each course you spend 3 hours in a course. So they spend 1 hour with me, and sometimes I had to go when others are reading for 1 hour. I have to read like 5 hours before I can understand. These are what I faced, and today I'm sure it really helped me because I had to build myself and know the course very well. Another challenge that a student whose courses would be in Portuguese would face is not having a good result. Like when I started the program, like I told you, the language is a barrier because you might not really get it, especially those of us that we changed courses. Like my course is more of data analysis. Yes, I was not good at any programming, and even the programming that we were being taught in the class, I struggled to learn. Yes, because even the 1 hour they were granting me, it wasn't enough for me. Sometimes even expressing myself to them, sometimes they don't even have the right word to use, and it's a challenge. So in the class, my results were bad. I also faced challenges in the class. Yes, if you're studying, I think it's mostly in Europe, because I have friends also in other schools in Europe, and they tell me the same thing. They do something like a teamwork. Yes, we are always doing a teamwork. Like at the end of each course, you are going to do a presentation. Yes, we did that, and we found out that some students would not even want to do anything, would not want to have anything to do with you, because you are not doing well with the course. They want a situation whereby you are contributing, they are contributing. When they find out that you are not doing anything and you are just there, they will not want to associate with you, and that was also the challenge that I faced. But not to worry, for an average Nigerian coming down to Portugal, when you put the effort you put down there back at home, you put it here in Portugal, I bet you're going to do well, because you are in an environment that is conducive to learn. You have all the resources, you have internet, you want to do photocopy of your work, you have it at your core. Like, your results would be absolutely good, and you stand the chance of getting scholarship. For an average Nigerian, you come down here, you stand the chance of getting a scholarship, because in my school year, when your result is from 14 upward, 14, because you're rated over 20, 14 over 20, and you have it, you stand the chance of getting scholarship. Okay, and I'm sure you're going to get it. Yes, for an average Nigerian, you're going to get it. And the lecturers are so accommodative. They want to teach you in such a way that you can be productive, and they want to teach you in such a way that at the end of it all, you yourself, you're going to rate them well. Yes, that is what they ensure. That is what they have done for me, and I'm sure every other person, they treat you well. There is no resist, they don't do that here. I've not experienced one. Okay, so if coming down here you have opportunity to study, I will tell you to give it a try, although it's not going to be easy. But at the end of it all, you're going to beat your chest and say, yes, it is worth studying here. If you have watched this video up to this extent, thank you so much for watching. And if you have not subscribed, please kindly do it well by clicking on the subscribe button, turn on your post notification, so that you would always be notified whenever I put up any video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Ciao.